MVP. They said I gotta come off the bench.
Yo.
Yeah.
First of all, I was just gonna say shout out to Pat Bev and JJ Redick, man, because they just came on ESPN. That was everywhere today.
Man, everywhere. Live in effect.
Man, and we got our own white boy today.
Yeah.
Hey.
We have our own.
Guest.
For real.
First guest, Mr. Drew Poise behind us, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Say something
Yes,
say something to the people, Drew. There you go.
Hey, Celtics in 7, man. How we doing?
Here we go.
Get ready for this game tomorrow.
Hey, here we go. You say Celtics in 7. Off the bench is back. Let's go.
Let me introduce the crew this year. The big three, JJ, Jaren, and Lou is here. Off the bench, we ain't hard to find. We locked in with the Mamba mind. Stokes hit a buzzer beater for the clinch. Yeah, we off the bench. Talking stats, you talking this. Off the bench, I'm often Mike. I'm often Pip. I'm off the bench. I start a knot. I'm often this. Off the bench. Fade me out, Jay.
Yo, what's cracking? We back, y'all. I'm your dog, D. Lou, and to my right.
What's up, y'all? It's JJ. We here again.
And all the way around to his right.
What up? It's Jaren. Y'all know what it is.
And right above us. Come on.
How's it going, guys? Mine's Drew. How you doing?
Hey.
Yes, sir. That boy came over here and got real ethical, you know?
My name's Drew. How are you doing?
How are you doing?
Hey, man.
We gotta do it right.
Hey, Drew, you can come over here and talk your shit, man.
Yeah,
that's why we made
bro
this,
sound
man.
like Zach Lowe.
You ain't gotta tell me twice,
I said,
man.
yeah.
Let's keep going.
I'm like, with y'all. Nah.
He said the boy sound like Zach Lowe.
Hey, man, come on.
Hey. Just as smart as him, too.
Hey, man, I hear you.
Yeah, hey, that's good. He's very analytical about this basketball game here.
Man, I can't wait to talk some basketball, man. But first and foremost, man, I want to say there's a mass shooting in Buffalo, y'all.
Yes. Oh, my God. Got to talk about that.
18-year-old kid walked up into a grocery store, just started unloading. What was it? 11 out of the 13 people were black people.
Yep. I mean, it was directly
it was
targeting.
directly targeting African Americans.
Correct.
That's rough, man. I don't know. The state of the world that we live in, man, is just it's not a good look, man.
It isn't at all.
It's a little scary. I heard it, and I think it's more scary because it's in a normal routine place.
Right.
It's
Something that you're going to do every day.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And to think that you're not safe anywhere. I mean,
Right.
we all know that.
Nowhere.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
it's like you're not safe anywhere, man, because in any given time, the hatred for someone's hatred for
Right.
people could just be, I don't know,
Just
exploited
evil.
or exude. Yeah,
Right.
evil, dude.
Just acted upon. Their evilness and just hatred is just acted out, and that shit is just pitiful. The society that we live in, and how it's like, it's almost we see it, and then shit just goes by.
Yeah.
And nothing changes.
Yeah.
And that's the sad part. Like nothing
nothing
ever
gonna change.
changes about
Never.
after any mass shooting. So
It's still going to be the same.
it's sickening. Whether it's a school shooting, whether it's this right here, racially, motivated attack, it's just ridiculous how things continuously happen, but nothing changes. So
Yeah. I like to think that we got a platform where we kind of use basketball to bring people together.
Yeah.
And we got Drew all the way out in Arizona, man. Thank you for joining us.
Sir, thanks for having me.
Yes, sir. You know what it is. We believe this platform will bring people together, not only from an NBA fan standpoint, but even people of all ethnic backgrounds and racial backgrounds,
Exactly.
man. And that's what it's here for. That's why we started it, so we can have conversations like these from time to time.
Right.
Yeah, man. It's just, RIP to those that suffered in that tragedy and the families that got to go through that, man. And, everybody just keep their head up.
Yeah,
And
seriously.
racism is real. Find a way to get that hate out your heart, man, no matter what color you are. I don't care what color you are. Find a way to get that hate out your heart, man, because that's not going to take you far. Even in the afterlife, it's not going to take you far, man. So that's just, I want to touch on that, man. It's a big event that happened in the world. But let's talk some basketball, fellas.
Yes.
Drew, I'll let you start off with this one, man. Mike D'Antoni coaching rumors, dog. We hearing that the Hornets possibly finalizing, and he's one of the final candidates, I should say. How you feel about that?
I don't know. I don't really like it, to be honest. It's not the worst thing in the world. Like, there's definitely worse people out there for a job, especially with like LaMelo and all those guys. But I don't know. I mean, I like what the Celtics. I mean, not to bring that up already, but I like what the Celtics did, getting a defensive-minded coach. Really get guys to lock in and buy into the system, and you just rely on your individual talent to kind of make that offense work.
Yeah,
and you've seen it with the Rockets, and with that D'Antoni system. Like, it's not winning basketball, not to me at least.
Exactly.
But it's
good,
not like I said, it's not the worst thing in the world. But I just feel like they definitely could have gotten a lot better for LaMelo and the rest of the guys there.
Well, I said this to y'all, man. Like, they ain't played no damn defense last year.
No.
So what they not moving forward, in my opinion.
Right. They can score.
Yeah.
I think they had the highest score, like their highest scoring season.
Yeah.
And as a franchise in a while, I'm pretty sure. Like, maybe in history. I could fact check myself on that, but like you're saying, like, they need to find somebody that's going to get them to do the little things defensively to, like you said, move the needle and actually compete down the stretch. They seem like they kind of wear off in the regular season. They kind of lose their focus.
Yeah.
So it's going to be important to find a coach and also a staff that's going to keep all those young guys in check and actually play their way into a good seed. So
yeah, and from what I'm reading, it's saying that like Charlotte was looking for a veteran coach who can have a strong connection with LaMelo. So
right.
I mean,
that's an offensive minded coach. So, but like that's not what y'all really need. Y'all need the defensive side. Like y'all was putting up points, but like other teams putting up points right there with y'all because y'all don't play no defense. So what y'all about to do, is that really the right move for that?
Facts
for that young group?
Yeah.
I don't know.
To me, it's like a transitional coach.
Almost, yeah.
Mike D'Antoni
talking about an intern. Like a temp coach.
Mike D'Antoni almost been a transitional coach. He hasn't won anywhere.
No.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Hasn't won a championship. I mean, we talking the Phoenix Suns team that at its height didn't even make it out of the Western Conference Finals.
Right.
So that's transitional coaching to me. Somebody that can almost get you there, but not quite,
Yeah.
Right.
And then the Hornets president was the one who signed D'Antoni when he was with the Lakers too.
Yeah.
So like just everything connection. So it makes sense, but he should have seen firsthand like that offense don't work. Didn't Kobe tell you?
Michael Jordan, we on your ass.
Yeah, man, you gotta
Stop with these foolish decisions.
for
dog.
real. You gotta get your foot down, man.
Come on, man.
Stop
Greatest-
with these foolish decisions.
Supposed to be the
dog.
greatest player ever. You doing this?
Can't evaluate no type of talent, man. That shit crazy.
Listen, hey, since we there, well, I mean, I could transition into that because Pat Bev said this morning that D'Antoni would make a good coach for the Lakers. That's what he said.
For what?
Whoa.
What you mean for?
Hey, don't look at me.
What?
Look at the
what he
region. Look at the regional beat writer.
Hey, listen, dog. Listen,
Jonathan Johnson.
listen, dog. Listen, dog.
KK Johnson.
Hey, what he tell? Well, Pat Bev told Stephen A. I'm just the weatherman.
I'm just the weatherman. That's what
Hey,
he
look,
told
I
him.
just tell you it's raining.
Right.
Don't shoot me, dog. It's supposed to rain.
He said, "Don't shoot the messenger, man."
Hey, they don't want no goddamn D'Antoni. I don't know where he got that from. They know that's not a good fit for them.
Pat Bev say
Hey, listen, bro.
Pat Bev say he could do the job.
After not playing
No defense. Why would you go get somebody that don't coach defense?
What?
How many points is he gonna create for that team?
Listen, bro.
Like, come on now.
Drew, what you think? You look like you
That's
itching.
crazy.
We're still on D'Antoni.
Yeah.
Yeah.
D'Antoni for the Lakers.
It's just like one of those things where it's like, it's the kind of team where it's like you'll give up, you'll score 130, but you'll give up 150. You know what I mean?
I don't even think the Lakers
And,
capable
I
of
don't
scoring
think-
130.
Hell no.
Well, not whatever. It is,
Yeah.
Whatever the numbers are, but like, and I don't think the Hornets really have that. I mean, like LaMelo's great, and they have some pieces, but I don't think they really have that guy that can really thrive in that system like D'Antoni usually wants, like a Harden or whoever it might be.
Yeah.
So, the Hornets are a team that they have a lot of young guys, and they got Hayward if he's healthy and stuff like that. But they need a guy that can bring like a team mindset to that team
Yeah.
and have those guys play together and play off each other. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So how we just said Pat Bev said D'Antoni can make the move to the Lakers. He can coach that team. What you think about that?
I don't think D'Antoni should have a job anywhere.
Thank you. He needs to be on somebody's bench.
Bro, respectfully.
That's not how you win anymore.
Facts.
I don't know. Like, just like the Lakers, especially, like, it's kind of a lose-lose for whoever they hire. I don't know. Because it's like, they're going to be a scapegoat. Like Vogel is kind of that guy. Like, Vogel is not that good of a coach. We can be honest about that. But, like, a lot of their problems were more, their roster building and all that other stuff. And it's just like a lot of that stuff. Like, I don't know. I don't know why anybody would, especially D'Antoni, would want that job. But,
man,
I don't think it's good for either side.
Suicide, dog. Pretty much it's suicide.
For real.
Definitely. Okay, so since we here on the Lakers, we skipped over the Kyrie Nike situation, but we'll double back to that in a second. Phil Jackson recently made some questionable comments, man. He said he would keep Russ and trade LeBron. Drew, go ahead. Drew itching for that too, he said.
I mean, what needs to be said?
Right, what?
I don't know. Like,
nonsense.
Like, if anybody that watched basketball this year knows that that's a horrible idea. And like Stephen A. said, when Phil Jackson was with the Knicks, what was the first move he made? Y'all remember that?
Joakim Noah.
Yeah.
4 years, 76 mil.
Lamar Odom, who was on crack.
Oh, God.
Yeah. He signed Lamar Odom, who was on crack.
About building a team. What does he know?
For real. That's what I'm saying, man.
Like,
Stephen A. is a wild boy for that shit.
Hey, listen.
He said that shit on live airways.
He said Lamar Odom that was on crack.
That should tell Jeannie all she needs to know about getting his input on who to be.
Exactly.
Come on now.
Her ass watching Winning Time.
Hey, man, stop
I just watched the first episode last night. I was like, this is crazy, dog. They got Jerry West up there crazy.
But Jerry West up there cracking shit.
Hey, man, come on, dog. I gotta watch it.
Yeah,
I gotta watch it, dog. I ain't watch it.
I'm gonna watch a couple episodes tonight, but it's off the chain.
There ain't been no winning time in LA, so
listen. Talk about Phil Jackson, man. Like, it's very apparent you don't listen to nothing that Phil got to say outside of coaching.
No,
that's it. Other than that, and man, who knows? Maybe he want to get back on the bench, y'all. Maybe Phil Jackson want to get back on the bench.
You finna bring that triangle back?
Man, Phil need to stay where he at, dog.
You finna bring that triangle back?
He needs to stay up there in the press box, drinking his spritzer.
Spritzer, come on, man. All right, man.
Chill out, man. Because I just don't understand that. What did Russ show you last year that made him think that this is the guy that should be running this team?
Maybe he think LeBron 37 or have a 37, 37.
Okay. Yeah, man, go get some pieces for him.
Go get some pieces for him. Build around Russ and AD.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know.
But Russ can leave after next year too. So what's the point?
Russ gonna be gold.
Yeah. But no, I've been hearing that the Lakers on their head coaching search, they've been asking head coaches if they keep Russ, how do you see him fit in your system?
No, this is because they can't get rid of him.
Yeah. So
they ain't gonna be able to move him.
Nah.
That's the only offer. They said the John Wall offer still stand.
Yep, that's the only one I seen too.
The John Wall offer still stand.
Yeah.
So okay, Drew, let me ask you a question. You giving up John Wall for Russ? For you, the Lakers, are you giving up Russ?
Like 1 for 1 or what?
Oh wait, Lakers gonna have to give us some picks. They gonna have to give us some picks because they doing them a favor.
Mind you haven't seen John Wall play.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's just like it's just like I said, it's the lose thing. Like, neither of those guys are doing anything.
Yeah,
Russ got their ass handcuffed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for another year for sure.
Think about it, like it's just wow, man.
I mean, at this point, the way Russ was playing last year or this year, I guess. I mean, I would just get him out and just maybe John Wall will give you something, but Russ is not giving you anything.
Or
you know what I mean?
Or Russ finds it in him again. After all this shit, after all the slander, after all the hate, goes out and balls. I mean, bro, you never know. It might take him a year to get adjusted to living in LA, being back there, playing. I don't know.
For me, if he still ball, they still don't have nothing else around them three.
They don't.
I agree with that.
Yeah, they still don't have nothing.
They have so much money tied into them three.
Russ can come and ball his ass off,
but they'll still be under 500.
No, bro. No,
bro. That's a bad team.
If Russ actually hooped like he can.
Okay, what we looking for? 18?
No, they would be
16.
They would be better. They'd be
like 16 points per game. 18 points per game.
Look what Russ was averaging.
He's averaging 18.
Yeah, he's averaging 18. So if he give you like 21,
21.
yeah,
22.
22.
To me, he just can't play. He can't play off ball.
AD and LeBron.
Yeah, he just can't play off ball though.
No, I mean I would.
Bad fit.
And as usually,
Yeah,
I don't know. Man.
the fit is just not there. I just don't see them getting any better.
I don't know, bro.
You
Because
don't know.
think about it, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, okay, let's think about the Mavs last year.
Mm-hmm.
They had Rick Carlisle.
Right.
They were ass defensively.
Yeah.
They didn't look like a team that could even make it past the second round.
Mm-hmm.
Transition to this year.
Yeah.
Kid relates to being a point guard. Brought in a defensive mentality.
Yeah.
Saw things that maybe Rick Carlisle didn't see with the roster. It's the same roster without Kristaps, and then it's subbing Dinwiddie.
Yeah.
So should be.
So it's really about the coach. It's really going to be if they can get a coach that can help them buy into what he's trying to preach.
The coach is going to have to create a different culture.
Yes.
But all the candidates we've been hearing don't sound like them type of coaches, though.
Mark Jackson
might be the only one, but Terry Stotts don't like it. That's another coach that don't coach defense, so I don't like it.
And he never really did anything in Portland.
Yeah,
but I mean, granted, it's hard to do something in Portland when you had, CJ
Limited.
and Dame and limited options. But still, at the same time, you had two really, really good players and some role players. So like you could do some stuff, which was what Jake is doing right now.
Yeah.
He has one really, 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 really superstar,
Right.
generational talent, and then he has really good role players around him. So shit, hey.
Drew, ideal coaching candidate. Drew for the Lakers.
For the Lakers?
Yeah.
I'd say Mark Jackson. I mean, why not?
Yeah,
They don't got nothing to lose. Yeah.
I don't know who else is out there that would, who else are they even talking to?
right.
Yeah.
That would really be better than him.
I agree.
I don't know.
I would say
It's got to be Mark Jackson. I feel like.
if we look at, and this is a question that's not on the run sheet or anything like that, but this is a question I want to present to y'all. Looking at people like J Kidd, who I still don't know is white or black. Still don't know.
He both?
I
I think he both.
right?
I don't know.
36 years old. Still don't know.
You're stupid.
Man, let me look at.
And you look at Ime Udoka.
Yeah.
Okay.
He makes.
And you have his name, Udoka.
Udoka, yeah.
So we got two black coaches.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Western Conference, Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah.
Do we feel that this will open the door for black coaches to get a coaching job in a prominent market or on a good team instead of getting teams like Sacramento, i.e. Mike Brown?
Mm-hmm.
I could guess we could say Chauncey and Portland.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You could say who in Detroit? Dwayne.
Yeah, Dwayne Casey, and then what's his name in Houston?
My man that used to be in Dallas. You know what I'm talking
Man.
about? Yeah, him.
What's his name? Oh,
Who?
what's his name?
Silas.
Yeah.
Yeah, Silas. Yeah, Silas.
He was in
Yeah,
Houston.
Yeah,
Houston.
Yeah.
So-
That's all bad jobs. Yeah, like
Yeah, do
black
you think
coaches,
that
yeah.
opens the door for black coaches to get better jobs on better teams?
Shoot,
I feel like it should.
I mean, it should. I just don't feel like the NBA.
it's not really
is-
like that. I don't
Yeah,
feel
like it kind of is at some points, but it's not because of.
It's definitely not the NFL.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
definitely
Not on the levels of
Right.
the NFL.
Definitely not.
So I can't say it would open the door because you already see black coaches doing well, like Doc and other
Yeah,
other coaches.
true.
So it's
True.
I think it's more or like who they were under. Like those guys, what's it called, was under Pop. Udoka was under
Yeah.
Pop,
Yeah.
so they know what type of person.
that coaching tree is definitely
You
important.
feel me? So I think it's just what fits what you're looking for that best fits your team.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So-
Yeah.
That's all it really is for real. I don't think
feel
it, like you said, I don't think it's on the same level as like the NFL or nothing like that.
No, not to that degree. I think
There
the
definitely
NBA
could.
is more-
There definitely could be more black coaches.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
100%.
Yeah.
But I don't think. Yeah, like you said, I don't think there's as many restrictions to be a head coach in the NBA as other sports. I would say.
Yeah.
for sure. All right, moving on. Kyrie, Nike not extending that contract, dog.
Brother Kai.
Them brother Kai, them shoes is done for.
Brother Kai.
That's crazy too, because I'm pretty sure he has like one of the highest selling shoes.
Oh
for
yeah,
Nike
Yeah.
too.
I think it might be
He's
the
second.
highest.
Yeah, first or second. I think Giannis.
Like right now, like right. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Giannis too.
Yeah,
But,
they basically
that's
said
crazy.
we don't know if he's going to be on the court.
yeah.
That's a problem for them. Do y'all agree?
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
It's like you just don't know until the season come around and he really says like what he about to do. Like,
yeah, that's true. And he's just so like you never know what he's gonna do. He's very unpredictable, and that's it's kind of not what Nike wants. They want somebody they can rely on because after he gets done playing, like Nike has all of the lifestyle things that he could wear or do or be a part of as a Nike athlete. Like you see, like even Serena, she's way done with her career, but she's getting things built at Nike, like whole campuses for her.
Right.
So I mean, like there's that space that he could develop into, but they're not going to take that risk on him if they can't rely on him.
No.
Like it just makes no sense as a business to invest even more money in somebody who's potentially going to just
his own teammates don't even know he's gonna be out there.
Right,
Like,
exactly.
Like people he see every day don't
So
even
it's
know if
hard.
he's gonna be out there. So like,
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised if Ja take his spot. To be honest, because that's the only really Nike dude that's really young right now. Jason Tatum with Jordan.
Yeah. Luka with Jordan.
Yeah, Luka with Jordan. Zion with Jordan. So like,
Yeah.
they gonna have to bring somebody to take his spot. So I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, they definitely have to find a new athlete.
Yeah,
Ja would be crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, John, definitely.
All right, moving into this series that wrapped up, man, because we haven't been on the pod since the semifinals wrapped up.
Right.
So Miami and Philly wrapped up. Drew, give us your thoughts on that series and how you think it went from Joel playing hurt with the concussion of broken face, the
Yeah.
messed
Shit
up
crazy.
thumb.
Yeah, it's falling over and
Yeah.
That nigga was crying, bro. At one point when he got hit in the face, he was
Yeah.
crying. Yeah.
he was really
That shit hurt. I know that shit hurt.
Drew, give us your thoughts on that series, man.
We talked about it, JJ and Jaron.
Yeah.
Doc Rivers is just the worst. I feel bad for Embiid, man. I feel really bad for Embiid.
Seriously,
he's doing what he can, and I feel like he just never gets that. They bring in James Harden. They had Ben Simmons. He just like those guys are just not culture guys that you want to have around your. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's a great
And-
point that you say
and
that.
he's a great player. He's a great player.
Exactly.
Like he does everything for you, and it's just like and it's never enough. He wears himself out because he's always doing too much because he has to.
Right.
Yeah.
But and I feel really bad for him. I feel like he needs to get out of there. To be quite honest with you, but at the same time, the Heat are just so deep,
Morey would never trade
and
him.
then and Spoelstra gets everybody to buy in, and they're just a tough team to beat.
Yeah.
So,
Man, and I was like, they basically said who he wanted to play with after the series.
Oh, yeah.
Him and Jimmy.
That's what I was going to say that.
Yeah, him and Jimmy. Jimmy was the perfect person for him because they was
Tobias
on,
Harris over me.
Yes.
Come on now.
they both was type of players.
They're
that's
both dogs,
that's
man.
gonna push each other every single day. And when you see your two superstars being dogs, all them other dudes gonna buy in.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's why you think Maxey was on James Harden's ass.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey,
Maxey
Maxey
don't.
was pissed.
Yeah, Maxey like, bro, we
Bro.
got an opportunity to at least try to fight back, and you out here bullshitting.
Man, shot 2 shots in the second half.
The man say the ball just didn't come to me.
That's lies, bro.
What?
He be trying to like that was
And
just
you're a
talking.
And you're a playmaker.
You heard Drew? Drew
You're
say,
a playmaker?
Drew say, go take that bitch.
He
Nah, for
literally-
real. Drew, he has the ball. He's
If
bringing
you
that bitch up.
if you that guy, go get that bitch for real, Drew.
The
Like
nigga is bringing the ball
he's
up the
making
court.
$47 million next year. Go get the ball.
Yes,
Go get the
that's
ball.
what I'm saying, bro.
Go do something.
all
That
right.
shit crazy.
I'm so mad because like I used to really rock with James Harden. Like
He
Houston
tricked us.
He tricked all of us. Like I can't like as a
He ran-
competitor.
he
I
ran
don't
it
want
up.
nobody on that like that on my team.
He ran it up for
Yeah.
a couple years and said, "Hey,
I'm cool.
I'm cool."
So-
he said, "This shit, I'm good now."
James Harden could get the Supermax.
Finna hit the strip club.
260.
Finna imagine.
261. James could get 261.
Yeah. Pat Bev said, "Give it to him." You
Pat Bev,
crazy as hell.
Pat Bev is.
He all over the place.
That was the most crackhead comment he made
All weekend.
All weekend. All today. All today. Most crackhead comment
I
he
cannot
made.
give no 43 minutes and 11 points. Nah,
No,
I can't.
I'm not doing that.
I can't do that, brother. Sorry, Pat Bev.
Do you even move forward with James Harden?
They are.
Bro, but that's that buddy shit.
Yes, that,
exactly.
Yes, butt buddies.
He said they butt buddies, man.
They butt buddies, man. That's his dog, man.
Yeah,
That's gang. That's gang for him.
Yeah, but
That's gang.
do,
He said that's Twizzy.
do y'all move forward with James Harden? Do you move forward with James Harden?
You know what I do? If we're gonna be completely honest,
He's on the same shit as
I'm
Kai,
dropping Jim Harden, and I'm gonna go make a play on Brad Beal.
Interesting. I like it.
Be much better.
Why not?
I'd be more aggressive.
And you know Brad
Way
gonna
more
come to
aggressive.
play every night.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
should with
and
Embiid.
Yes,
There were rumors before this happened.
that's who he wanted.
That's what he wanted.
Right.
He wanted to play with Brad Beal.
Yes,
And he would
he
be like the point guard for real.
Yes, he can succeed in that offense with Doc. Whatever Doc got to run, he's gonna do that. He's gonna do it at a high tier. So
And there's no difference between Harden and Simmons at this point.
hello,
what they're
None.
doing.
hello,
There's
for
no
real.
This is 11. There's none. There's no difference in this shit.
No.
That's why Ben Simmons was liking shit on Twitter talking about.
Yeah, he's like
there's no
y'all dogged me. He was like y'all dogged me out because I didn't take a shot,
Yeah, look at you.
and this man
boy.
did the same thing that everybody wanted.
Yeah, their savior.
What Shaq say? Shaq posted on Instagram. He said, "Don't you ever compare James Harden and Embiid to me and Shaq. I mean, me and Kobe.
Oh
again."
yeah, 100%.
He said, "Don't you ever do it
in
again."
the first place.
Oh yeah, that's
People was talking crazy when that happened.
Whoa. If so,
Yes, bro. That was people were really saying that on TV too. People were saying that. So Perk, yeah, literally one. Perk was one of them on national television.
You're a J Massa.
Hey, he gonna think of ogre.
Hey, look.
I'm not gonna get into no grown man beef, but that shit was hilarious.
Hey, listen.
Hey, what'd you say? He said it was some okra.
That's what the nigga say. Nigga say,
Oh, that's what.
Whatever what the nigga said. Whatever the
Perk
said.
get back on. He like, what you call me? You call me okra?
Hey man, I was crying. I said, this nigga hungry.
You call me okra? You ugly.
Yo, bro, you ugly.
You ugly. You ain't even cute. Don't let that NBA money. Like, hey,
What he say, Drew? What he say, Drew?
Huh?
What he say?
I said, he said, you ain't cute.
You ain't cute. You ugly. Yo,
That's
God.
hilarious.
He said you ugly.
He said, I had my downs before I had to. What he say?
He said Jerry.
I had my dad
He said Jerry. He said what? He said Jerry.
I had the Jerry West
He
on my
said Jerry.
son.
He said Jerry.
That nigga
Said Jerry.
that nigga so country, man. I love it.
man, we gonna take a break. We'll be back, y'all.
That nigga said Jerry.
Yo, it's your boy TJ Stokes. Make sure you go check out my new single, Love Me More, on all streaming platforms.
It's so new to you. I wish I had been new you, world. I wish I been new you. I think I might be kin to you, world. I might be kin to you.
What's up, everybody? I'm Dario, here with Sarah of 77 Flavors of Chicago, the podcast.
Where we travel through all 77 of Chicago's community areas. We talk about the history. We talk about the great food that we try.
And their shenanigans. Y'all join us every Monday on streaming platforms everywhere for new episodes. See you then. Peace.
All right, fellas, we back. Let's jump into another series we didn't get a chance to wrap up real quick. Ja and the Grizzlies.
Yes, sir.
Versus the Warriors.
Yeah.
Of course, the Warriors have advanced on. Y'all know what time it is.
Yeah, we see broke out the jersey. Yeah,
You see him?
come on.
You see him? That nigga was just crying about KD.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. First round, he had a KD shot on.
Come on, man. Look, I do.
Next-
I wear my
hey.
squads. You know what I'm saying?
After the Warriors go down, he finna wear the Luka jersey.
No, I ain't got nothing else for y'all after this. So the Warriors got to make it all the way through. I ain't got nothing else for y'all.
You sound like going out and buying another jersey. Man.
Come on, man.
Drew, give us your thoughts on the Warriors Grizzlies real quick, man.
I think the Grizzlies were just a little bit overpowered, especially without Ja. I mean, if that one game, they won by 60. They weren't. But, after that, the Warriors kind of came out and kind of punched them in the mouth.
Yep.
I think the Grizzlies were doing a little bit too much talking, a little bit too much of that gloating stuff. But other than that, I think the Grizzlies are in a really good spot. They got a good core, really good core. And they just got to keep building. And I think they'll be here next year and years after that, too.
Definitely.
Yeah, I told my boy TJ, I said, man, they got to make the Grizzlies got to experience a year of heartbreak. And this was one of those years where it's like, you got to
build that up.
Yeah, you got to get over that and then make it to the next, level. So I think that's where we are. But y'all seen your boy Ja on Twitter.
Yeah.
And, JJ said earlier over some coochie.
This nigga talking about shooting somebody over some coochie on the line.
I don't even know if did he leave the tweet up too?
He had deleted it like the next morning though. But that shit was up for like 10 hours.
Because he realized what he had said.
Yeah,
he literally threatened somebody.
Yeah, like NBA
in a
league
public
always text
space.
that nigga so quick. They talking about, are you serious? John, are you serious?
John, you're supposed to be the next face of the league.
Hey, you were out here talking about getting hollows.
You're setting a bad example.
For real, you over here. You over here.
Silver was on the line right away.
Be a role model.
For real, you like, dog. You can't be saying that on.
phone,
I know you upset your team lost and you couldn't be out there, bro. But
Literally, man.
over some legs, dog.
Hey,
not the answer, man.
That shit must be fire.
That shit gotta be right.
It made
I
him
ain't
go,
finna lose my job over no.
it made him go, ooh. All right. So, all right, man. So, Drew, this why you here, man. Boston and Milwaukee,
What's up?
dog.
What's up?
Boston and Milwaukee.
Get it off your chest.
He love it. Yeah.
Get it off your
Dog,
chest,
get it
brother.
off your chest, man. Get it off your chest.
Man,
Look, he's so excited.
He
I don't want to, pile too much on Darren and JJ, but I told you so. Really.
Yeah.
After Game 5,
That's
they
tough.
said season's over. Close out Giannis. All this other bullshit, man.
I was one of them.
I said, you guys got something coming.
Yeah.
You guys got something coming.
He definitely did.
And
He had the receipts.
And Tatum in Game 6, man. I wanted to wait until the series was over before I said anything like this, just to make sure we won before I really said it.
God.
It was LeBron Game 6, 2012. That's what it was. That's exactly what it was.
He was
on the road. Back against the wall.
Yeah.
Back against the wall.
Against Giannis, bringing it right back on the other side.
Yep.
Tatum was awesome. He was awesome, and it was quite the experience. It was kind of an out of body experience watching that.
Out of body.
It was awesome, and I think I said before the playoffs started, this is the year where Tatum kind of cements himself as a top 5 to 10 player, however you want to put it.
I like that.
And so far, he's knocked off KD, and now he's knocked off Giannis, and now he's about to knock off the number 1 seed.
Well,
and now
Grant Williams knocked off Giannis, I guess.
Oh.
So, I mean, if you want to get technical.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
That man, he the head of the Grant Williams fan club for sure.
Man, I'm going to say this. One of the reasons why Drew is even on the pod is because he was on my ass on Instagram because I was talking because, everybody was like, Jason Tatum better than KD. Jason Tatum, that Game 5, my man had, 34 points off 12 for 29 shooting.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going to get on his ass. You took 29 shots.
And only scored 30
and only scored 30 something. So, I was on his ass. But I am a man. This is not the first time I've had to swallow my words on the pod. Listen, man, and even earlier episodes when we first started, we was giving Brad Stevens shit.
Yeah,
we was giving him shit. Talking about you should break up the Jays.
Yeah,
why would you hire Brad Stevens and put him in this position? He don't know what he's doing.
Right.
Ime Udoka, he might be in over his head, like all type of shit. I'm a man. We were wrong.
Yeah,
we wrong. I think we
dead
got
ass wrong. I was definitely
wrong.
Yeah, we was wrong.
Yeah.
We was wrong. The Boston Celtics are for real. Hey, look at that defense. That defense is top notch.
Yeah,
they are a formidable threat to not only make it out of the East but to win a championship. Mm-hmm. Those boys have matured.
Man,
Jason Tatum has took the next step. Mm-hmm. After Game 5, Draymond on his podcast, he said he didn't even blame Marcus Smart. He blamed it on Jason Tatum. He was like, Jason Tatum should have got that damn ball from Marcus Smart himself.
Yeah.
And be like, give me the ball.
Superstar.
Yeah.
Go get the ball. Take the last shot.
I think he's still learning though. He's still learning.
But I think
on the fly, though.
JT took all that.
Yeah.
And
he
Game
learned from
6
it,
7
applied what he knew.
He knew he has to be that scorer for them to get over that hump to beat these dudes for real.
He did it.
So
he's been there before.
Yeah, he's been there almost every year.
Yeah.
Talk about the Grizzlies getting over the hump by getting some heartbreak before they kind of make that jump.
Mm-hmm.
Tatum was 19 years old, leading his team in scoring in the playoffs, going to Game 7 against LeBron to go to the finals.
Yeah.
And it's all those experiences that they just add up.
Too is crazy.
Yeah.
That was the Celtics roster turnover is crazy.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about that.
Like they put the pieces together for them, and like Drew said something to me and Jared earlier today. They had Dennis Schroeder and Josh Richardson on this team at one point this year.
The beginning of the year, bro.
Like that sounds so crazy now, but like everything
like it was so long ago.
Everything they did.
Yeah.
After they had that talk, that internal talk, was the best thing they could have did.
Yeah, but they've had the core there too for a minute, like Smart, Brown, Tatum.
Yeah. And I will also give out some props to Brad Stevens, man, for bringing Al Horford back.
Yeah,
for somebody to be the foundation of like what they already had and the good times that they already had, and to bring that back and kind of establish like we need that culture back.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? To establish some winning. And
he's like, these guys still young. He was like, they can grow from this. Like if we have somebody they can learn from that know how to. He won a championship in college. Been to Eastern Conference Finals before when he's with the Hawks and all type of stuff like that. So he knew like I got to bring the guys that was part of the core back here that already have chemistry with JT and JB.
Yeah,
and that I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. They look like they even like JB and JT are even closer now.
Yeah,
they look way more closer.
Yeah, they like that for sure.
Yeah, so.
Absolutely.
On the Bucks side of the ball, man, I think we saw how important Chris Middleton is to that team.
Of course.
Yeah. Very important piece to that team.
Yeah.
What you about to say, Jared?
Okay, so the game 7, bro, like I understand Budenholzer's whole, philosophy of not giving up anything at the rim. But there's a point in a game 7 with your season on the line that you can't concede that many threes.
Yeah.
You can't. Like these are still NBA players. After a while, like they're open. They're gonna start hitting these shots, and that bit them in the ass, bro. Yeah. Like they couldn't overcome that. They're as bad as they were shooting. Yeah, they were still. It was like a 7-point game
at one point. Yep.
At halftime, basically. As bad as they were shooting. So think about if they went out there and actually contested in the 3-point line. At least get your hand up or something, not just sit back there. But they're getting cooked.
And this is Boston is one of the teams that takes the most threes in the league, if I'm not mistaken. So they gonna knock them hoes down eventually.
Yeah.
Like
because the rim was bigger.
The craziest thing about that game, I saw like JJ Redick said it this morning. On all of Grant Williams' 3-point attempts, the average nearest defender was 9 feet away.
It was Brook Lopez sitting on the block.
9 feet away.
That's what it would be. 40%
3-point shooting.
Yeah, Brook Lopez shooting.
And that just speaks to Tatum getting to the rim and opening things up. And
that's definitely true.
That's wild,
9 feet away.
That's wild.
And we was talking about that after game 5. We was like, JT needs to stop shooting all these threes and attack and try to see if he can get other people involved. And he literally did that, and he was still getting his. So
when he's aggressive,
just opens the floor.
It's so much.
It's so much better.
Yeah, like I'm saying, he's learning on the fly right now, but he's doing a damn good job. I'm not gonna lie.
No,
and man, he looked D-Lou right in his face. I got this right here. From game 3 to game 7, Tatum averaged 33, 8, and 5 on 48% shooting.
Yeah,
from game 3 on.
I was gonna say because that game 3 was a stinker,
it was a stinker.
That shit was a stinker.
Listen, y'all, and y'all not gonna slander me for too long. All right, my Facebook memories.
That had to happen.
Listen, my Facebook memories coming up from like draft. A few years when Jason Tatum got drafted. I know I'm gonna be able to go back and reshare all the shit I was talking because Jason Tatum from Duke. And if you know, Duke is my squad. Yeah. And I was talking big shit, and I was telling everybody, hey, y'all better stop playing. Boston made the right move by drafting Jason Tatum.
Nice,
he gonna be nice. He gonna be, and I kept screaming that. So I'm just waiting for my Facebook memories to come back around. You know what I'm saying? During around draft time, so I can talk my shit a little bit. But Jason Tatum, man, definitely took the next step.
Exactly.
Premier athlete, superstar
for sure.
Sure, he has entered the
top 10.
Yeah, Nick Wright's superstar club.
He in there.
Fuck his club.
For real, fuck Nick Wright club. But he in there.
Nick Wright all day.
For real, but he in there.
He a hooper.
Listen,
Jason Tatum a hooper.
Yeah, bar none. Speaking of another hooper, Luka.
They said the Don. They said the Don.
Look at the Don.
Yeah, look at the Don.
Look at the Don. Hey, they tore the Suns' ass up, y'all.
That was an ass whooping like I had never seen before.
And listen, what's crazy is that
in my life.
We were all talking before the games came on, and we said, man, No blowout games.
Yep.
We want good ball.
Two blowouts.
But I think
two fucking blowouts in game 7s, bro.
But I think we were all in just awe of how bad the Suns got beat that I didn't even mind.
No,
I wanted to watch every minute
was
of
historic.
it because I was like, "Oh my god!"
And I just knew, bro. Like I knew that Twitter would just have a field day with all of the shit that we would see posted. And of course, I got all my laughs in for sure. I got plenty of laughs, and I have to eat my words. I honestly thought the Suns were the best team in the West throughout the regular season, but obviously it goes to show you,
they were.
It's just a regular season shit.
Yeah, they were.
That's like that's just some regular season shit. It's like the Golden State Warriors. I mean, what do they say?
Yeah.
70 whatever and no rings. So
that's what happened when you get comfortable, dog.
Exactly.
They out here dancing before the games, partying on the PJ and all that, man. When you get comfortable and you don't come to play, you gonna get your ass whooped.
That's a fact.
They
I'll tell
underestimate.
you one thing.
Go ahead.
I'm so excited to go to work tomorrow and talk my shit. I live here in Phoenix.
Yeah, that's like,
and everybody's been talking down my neck at work. You know, they're saying Suns are going to be there. The Celtics going to make it. I said, look,
y'all better get out the West.
I don't think the Suns are making it out of this round.
Yeah,
spicy.
You know?
Yeah,
caliente.
Hey, listen.
But I think it has to be said about Luka, and maybe even you can even tie Tatum into this conversation as well. People like to say young stars. I think that's kind of selling them short, and we have to start calling them legitimate NBA superstars.
They're superstars. If you're watching basketball, these are two super. These are Ja, Luka, and Tatum. They're all in their own stratosphere of being superstars.
Yeah,
they might be young, but they're the players on their team that are making the franchise run. Essentially, so
especially Luka, man. Luka is like you said, his second best player is Brunson. Dinwiddie.
You're right.
Like the Celtics roster is much better than theirs, but Luka is just doing it.
Man,
he's just doing it every night.
I think this was
a problem, man.
This was a season that we really saw a changing of the guard.
Yeah,
like you know what I'm saying. Like you had like the KDs, the Bronze, the Stephs. Like you know what I'm saying. No, that was your superstars on like the only faces that you would see like when you talk like that.
Yeah.
But now you got Luka. You see Jason Tatum. Like you know what I'm saying. And you're like Ja. You're like, God damn. Like, it's finally we flipped the pancake over.
Yeah, it's
you
like
know what I'm saying? Like
all the young bucks coming up right now.
Yeah, and it's very apparent to me that Trae Young doesn't fit in that category. So I'm just putting that out there too.
He needs some help. He needs some help.
This is a hater.
He needs some help, dog.
This is a hater.
Oh, we ain't gonna say that yet. He needs some help.
Do not listen to that shit, dog. That's some hater shit right there, dude.
Call it what you want. Call it what you want, but stay true to myself.
Hey,
we might be.
I respect the hate. I really do.
I really do. Oh God.
Luka raw. Okay.
Yeah, Luka cold.
Luka is generational.
Yeah,
that's different. That's different.
That's a big body Benz out there for real.
Different. That's
big body Benz.
All right, y'all. So let's talk about Western Conference Championship. We got the Dallas Mavericks and the Golden State Warriors. We all kind of agree we weren't gonna get no predictions, but what are you looking forward to in this series?
I'm just looking forward to seeing if the Dallas Mavericks can do this, can continue the run that they're on. Essentially, play defense like they've been playing in the games that they've won and closed out in. That's really it for me. I just I didn't have any expectations of them going into this playoffs. I thought they would probably lose the second round. But yeah, like I said, I just want to see them continue to play with confidence and just not shy away from the challenge, and then Luka just go be a dog, because that's what we want to see.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of people saying that Dallas might be a matchup problem for them boys.
They will be, though.
Because I was really wondering, like, who is going to be able to guard Luka? Because they were saying Draymond, but Draymond, he going to get tired.
No shot.
People were saying Draymond all night today.
And then I would go put Luka on Draymond.
Yeah.
Sit in.
Yeah, like.
Because what could Draymond do?
Luka can chill. Luka can chill on defense. So, like.
Yep.
He's not going to, unless Draymond really focuses on attacking, which I don't think he
will. Nah.
I don't know.
But they saying like they gonna be switching Draymond. They probably gonna be switching Wiggs.
You gonna put Wiggs.
Kuminga, they said.
You gonna put Kuminga. You gonna put Wiggs. You gonna put Draymond. You gonna put Clay on them a little bit.
I still not looking.
Yeah. So Clay might get. Yeah, I was gonna say Clay might get cooked. Clay might get cooked. Listen though. Listen. We know Clay is not what he used to be when it comes to defense.
Right.
But the thing with Clay is he's not as fast as he was. Luka is just he doesn't have speed.
No.
Yeah,
You know what
he's
I'm
strength
saying?
and size.
Yeah, so he might be able to keep up with Luka in that regard. You know what I'm saying? Like in that regard, you
pace.
talking about
He's got good
Ja, like he ain't keeping up with Ja. Ja gonna take him off the dribble every time
Right.
because he ain't that fast. But he may be able to keep up with Luka because Luka ain't running off those screens and shit. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So that's the only and. You just need a tall body to be on Luka.
You
know
need
what
somebody
I'm saying?
strong though.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that too.
Because
He be putting that body on your ass
in the post. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he had DeAndre Ayton looking goofy, bro. I was like,
Cooking him, inviting him out here.
That was
saying, hey,
easy.
Hey, was posted him up though.
Yeah.
Come to my
Like put him
barbecue.
in the post. Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
get off me, dog.
Footwork,
Like,
footwork crazy.
yeah.
So it's gonna be tough.
Drew, what you thinking? What's your thoughts?
I like Darren said, I really want to see Luka do his thing. I really want to see the Mavs really put up a fight, but in the end, I just think the Warriors are, if they're on, Steph's gonna have to shoot better than he has, down the stretch here. But
Yeah, that we gonna have to come to play, man. Them dumbass turnovers, we got to quit that because Dallas gonna take advantage of that every time.
I think
It's a hard
It's just-
matchup, dog.
And bro, another thing to think about though, Dallas, I feel like they've had the harder road.
They have.
They had a harder road.
They have.
no doubt.
100%.
So, like-
there's something to be said. There's something to be said about Dallas kind of playing with house money.
Yeah.
Kind of playing with no worries, and that's a real thing. I really think it is.
It is.
I really think all the pressure is on the Warriors. Like Luka can go out there and ball, and if you win, you win. If you don't, even no one's going to think anything less of you.
Right.
So I really think that kind of gives them more confidence to go out there and just kind of play free.
That's a fact.
Something JJ said a while, like early in the pod when we first started. He said Steve Kerr's coaching was questionable.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna see how good it is.
Yeah, because he's coming back, right? So
Yeah, because J Kidd is proven.
he's gonna coach. Yeah.
He gonna coach.
Yeah.
He gonna coach.
He had the whole bench coaching with him. The whole bench was coaching with him.
Money.
Yes.
He outcoached Money. He
Yes.
did. He
It's
outcoached
just-
Money.
This plain and simple.
Yeah.
That's just
tough
that
to see.
that point guard mind too. That's what they were saying. Like Luka needed that point guard mind to really sit him down and like understand like, yo,
They relate.
teammates gonna do
relate
their
to one
thing when you let them do their thing.
Yeah, and that's one of the best point guards to ever play the game.
And
So,
if you
like,
really look at that last game, like Luka was cooking, dog.
Yes,
Matching Phoenix point for point.
easy.
And then
Totally.
he kept trying to get his team involved.
Yeah.
They kept missing. But he kept getting them involved, And when they got going,
yeah,
when Dinwiddie came in,
when Spencer started cooking, that's when it was
everybody
over.
else started cooking. So it's
Yeah.
like he got the mindset of, all right, I got to get these guys involved. But if they missing, I'm
gonna
still
take
have
over.
to. Yeah, I got to
Yeah.
take over.
And he
But I'm
doesn't-
still try to feed
Right.
you a little bit.
And it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. He can get you so many points, which is crazy. You only need one of those role players to get cooking.
Get going.
DFS,
Yep.
Yes.
Brunson, Dinwiddie, whoever
Even
it may
Bullock.
be.
Yeah, even
Bullock.
Yeah.
Even Kleber.
Yes.
He made the damn threes.
Bertans.
Yes. So like,
Who?
you just need one of them to get hot with you, and then maybe like one other two to give you like a nice like 12, 10, 15. That's
Bro,
it. That's
nothing
all.
crazy.
That's
Bro, you
crazy.
should hear what they starting 5 plus minus is from the game yesterday.
Oh, that's right. Ridiculous.
It's insane.
1,000, nigga.
Man, they got Finney Smith plus 37.
Oh,
Bullock
shit.
plus 44. Powell plus 24. Brunson plus 22. Luka plus 37.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Dinwiddie plus 29. Kleber plus 20.
Yeah, Maxi Kleber. And I
Jared hate Maxi Kleber.
Wow. I just never, bro. Like
You would have never imagined that, bro.
because the same shots that he's making right now, he would just be missing those over and over
Yeah.
again. Like it was like I was like, damn man. Like if he can make any of these, like they could be a problem because he
Yes.
just spaces the floor so much. But now he's actually doing what they envisioned him to do, and it's good to see. So
I hate to double back.
Yeah.
I hate to. But we didn't talk about nothing about this CP3 slander that he got all day today.
Oh, wait.
Nor did we talk
Lots of
about
CP slander.
DeAndre Ayton telling Monty Williams,
Yeah.
I'm not going back in the game.
That's some high school shit.
That shit's crazy.
He wants a max.
Exactly. He wants a max, and he doing that.
He's signing in training, dog.
Bro, these young dudes is crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
But what's crazy is DeAndre not even like that though.
He's not.
He not like that.
To me, he's in that cat category. Should be really, really, really good, but just too soft. They play soft to be big man.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
If you 7'1", bro, go down there and be 7'1". Don't be down there acting like you 5'4".
Yeah, because there was nobody on.
No,
ain't nobody on the Mavs that could really lock him up if he really wanted to be aggressive.
Any like move in the hole, like in the paint.
Yes.
Like you expect somebody as big as Aiden to be like,
wow, this donkey
yamming on Mars and disrespectful.
Or just finishing that bitch.
Yeah, finishing. He jump hooking.
Yes.
He jump hooking in the
man, I
forgot.
Jump hooks. Yeah. I forgot if it was game 2 or game 3.
Short mid post hooks. Like I
D-Book threw him a pass inside. And he had Jalen Brunson and another, I think it was Dinwiddie or somebody on him. And this man turned the opposite way of the basket and Book jumping up and down for him to shoot the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. You're 7'1". Either you going to make it or they going to foul you.
Right. And he can shoot free throws.
He can shoot free throws. So, like, bro, you got to be aggressive, bro. Come on now.
Boban looked tougher than him.
Boban was finna throw hands.
Holiday hands.
He still the goddamn ball. Y'all niggas lose by 33.
Yeah, this shit don't make any sense.
That was the 4th worst loss in playoff history in the game 7.
Hey, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do with him.
Is what is he? Did he blow 5 2-0 leads?
Yeah.
The most blown 2-0 leads in NBA history.
Man.
Drew,
just never got one.
give us some thoughts on CP3. Where do he stand with you?
He's a Forex trader for one.
Forex trader for sure.
Definitely a trickster.
It's like he turned 37 and just forgot how to hoop. I don't know what happened, but he just looks like he's playing scared. You know, he had like no lift in anything he did. It's like he's just passing the ball. It's similar to James Harden, how he kind of ended that series. Just like no real aggression or no. He looked like he had no idea what he was doing. He was driving the ball with no plan, just kicking it to Crowder, hoping he made a 3. And you don't want to rely on Crowder to make threes, I don't think.
No.
And it's just like, and I don't know. Asking my fellow Arizonians out here in the Valley, I was out of the bar watching that game. Some foul words were said. First of all, they want his ass gone. They said they'd rather have Campaign starting next year.
Oh, damn!
They were saying that Campaign or Aaron Holiday.
No, for real. That wasn't a joke. People were saying that.
Yeah, people were for real saying that shit. Like they needed to really sub his ass out, sit him on the bench.
Yeah, because he was a liability on defense. They was blitzing his ass. They was really blitzing him.
Luka was bullying him.
Yes,
bullying him.
Aaron Holiday,
like he wasn't even there.
Aaron Holiday Campaign,
bro. CP was doing nothing.
He was
yesterday.
doing nothing.
I want you to understand. Like his stat line looks okay. Not even okay. It looks the way it does because he had like 7 straight points in like the end of like the 3rd quarter or some shit, bro.
What he said? Y'all. Hey,
that shit was.
Pat Bear said, "Stay woke."
And he was saying he got an injury. He said he got an injury.
That nigga had an injury.
Yeah,
that's always an injury, huh?
I was gonna say
it's always an injury.
Pat Bev said, "Now watch who gonna play the injury role."
Yes,
Marcus Spears was like, apparently he had a quad injury that he ain't say nothing about.
Stay woke.
Drew, you was about to say something before I say what I was gonna say. What did you want to say?
I was just about to crack a little joke. The 4 of us had as many field goal makes as he did in the first half.
Come on, for real.
No cap.
Listen,
him and Booker
7?
too. Booker too.
Booker finished the game with 11.
Kendall Jenner broke up with him.
Yes.
There's no way. There's no way you could be the point guard.
Point guard.
Yeah, point guard.
What?
Come on.
I'm not gonna let y'all slander Chris Paul to this degree. And the man had a perfect game.
But
2-3 games ago.
I think like it was 3 months ago.
In the first round?
Against
the Pelicans?
Whatever. A perfect game.
Against the playing team?
Oh,
where was that at though?
Where was that at? He was the complete opposite of that.
We are really with the shit right now.
Yes,
when your team needs you.
Yes, that shit was bro. Because that shit was uncalled for.
You can't argue. What you gonna say about that? How can you defend that?
You can't defend.
You can't defend him. You can't defend him or Book for what they did yesterday.
But I mean, come on, dog. Y'all just act like he lit.
I'm finna read out what it say.
He literally did just jump off a cliff.
What did we say? What did we say earlier before we got in here? We said Chris Paul in a playoff series has never been an elite scorer to get you to a win.
Like,
you cannot rely on him. You don't rely on him to get score 30.
No,
35. Come on.
You
bet
Damn,
Steph,
Chris.
you can.
2013.
Ja, you can.
Everybody hate Chris right
Luka,
now.
you can.
Man,
Everybody.
Chris.
Oh, bro.
I'm finna read this blown leads this man has had.
Oh, God.
2013 versus the Grizzlies. So that was Mike Conley, probably Mark Gasol,
him
Tony
and Doc-
Allen. them.
Grindhouse.
Him and Doc was a tag.
was
Him and Doc was a dynamic duo.
For sure. He's talking about we're colored, we're happy, and we're singing, and we're brothers. He said,
Give me
a sales job. What you talking about? Give me a sales job.
Yeah, sell man,
They
brother.
need to be at a dealership. Hey, come on now.
Come on, man. What's the other team?
2013, they was up 2-0 versus the Grizzlies, lost the series. 2015 versus the Rockets, up 3-1, lost the series.
Well, we know who that was.
2016 versus the Thunder, 2-0 lead, lost the series. 2017 versus the Jazz, up 2-1, lost the series.
The Jazz
To the Jazz.
To the Jazz.
And then in the
That's
finals,
the same team,
last year, they was up 2-0 and lost 4 straight. So
4 straight.
That shit was nasty.
That shit is putrid.
That broke my heart.
Hey, yo, they lost 4 straight
and it's
games,
crazy
dog.
because I call CP the point guard.
Wow.
I do.
I called that nigga yesterday Christopher.
Yesterday he got called Christopher for sure. Because they talking about the only CP3 we
was
talking about is
Christopher.
Candace Parker.
That's it.
No Kizzy. Go Sky.
Oh my god.
Hey man, it's crazy because I got love for CP3, but dog, when it's
I
time
do.
to come show up, he showed us he fold.
right.
Hey, CP.
Yeah, Magic
CP,
Act
man.
Houdini.
CP. Eat your veggies.
Oh my god, yeah, he
Get
vegetarian.
a couple impossible burgers in you, dog. Get in the gym with your son, and you'll be back. All right.
I really hope so.
All right.
Eastern Conference Championship, gentlemen.
Yeah.
We got Miami against Drew's Boston Celtics. JJ, kick us off with this one. What's your thoughts? What you want to see?
This shit gonna be the battle of coaches. I ain't gonna lie, shit. Because Spo, you know what he gonna come and do. And Spo pick you up one game. Like he'll understand, okay, this is what they finna do. Okay, we finna sit down and just dissect all this and we gonna do this. Only thing that scared me about the Heat though is inconsistent scoring from everybody else.
That's it for me.
That's the only thing.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Like if them boys gotta show up. Kyle Lowry gotta show up, Bam gotta show up, Hero gotta show up, Strus gotta show up.
Yeah.
Because
All of them.
yeah, like Jimmy Butler can't carry all them against these dudes.
But
That's
that's
not gonna happen.
But I think they understand. I feel like to get this far, they understand that it's by commission and then Jimmy exploding.
Yeah.
Like 2-3 games in a
Yeah.
series.
Yeah.
They understand that. So like
And they've been here before with this core.
Right.
So but like they need those dudes, them other guys to step because Jimmy's been the only one that's been consistent the whole playoffs.
Yeah.
definitely.
Drew, what you feel? I know you ride with your boys to the death. What kind of chance you
I
think
mean,
y'all
yeah,
got?
obviously. But I'd be lying if I said, the Heat didn't scare me for sure. Any team, like I said earlier, any team that coached by Spoelstra, they're always going to come ready to play. They're always going to defend a Heat culture, and they seem to be in these kind of positions a lot. But like I said to Jaron and JJ earlier, the Celtics don't have to sell out to stop Jimmy Butler like they did with KD and Giannis.
100%.
And it's just logically, I don't think that the other guys can kind of pick up that slack. With the way the Celtics defend, it's just so hard. But Strus is very capable of giving you 15, 20. Harrow, obviously, he can get you 30, 40 even. And Bam's going to do his thing. So it's going to be a really good series.
Definitely.
I'm not going to make any predictions, obviously, but I really think these teams match up really well against each other.
Yeah, I think it's a good
And like
matchup.
JJ said, it's going to be it's going to be a real coaching battle. Who's going to make the adjustments from game to game, all that type of stuff. So I'm excited, man. Really excited.
I really think that Boston might have an edge because they might not have to work as hard on defense as they have coming into this.
No,
they won't have.
Yeah,
they won't.
They might not have to work as hard. Like Jimmy's not gonna. Jimmy can hoop. He's not KD. He's not Giannis.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And anybody else on that team is not either one of those players.
No.
So then you look at the next best player on that team is Bam.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not always a consistent score.
Yeah,
so.
it's not always consistent scoring.
Right.
Tyler Hero gonna come and get his, but I mean,
He ain't been consistent this playoff
yeah,
either.
he
though.
pin downs, running off screens and stuff. Like they can do that. Like if there's nothing that Miami is going to do offensively that I think is going to throw Boston's defense or throw them out of whack. You know what I'm saying? No. Miami, on the other hand, does have the size and capability and the grit to defend Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown and make it hard for them.
That's the only thing I was gonna say.
Yeah, but at this level where JT at, I'm expecting him to rise to the occasion and take care of business.
He should.
Know? Yeah, so
Definitely should.
Final
I think
thoughts.
Robert Williams' health is the biggest key here.
Yes, exactly.
I agree.
Yep.
You know, with Rob himself, that he was like towards the end of the year before he got hurt, that can really neutralize Bam, really put him in a tough spot. And, you know, if Bam's got Daniel Tice guarding him, then he's probably going to start snapping.
Yeah.
You know, but if Rob's in there, he's healthy, he's doing his thing, that's huge. That'd be really huge.
Yeah, he was available last game. He just didn't play.
Yeah.
So that's a good
I'm
sign.
glad he didn't play.
Yeah, that's a good sign. He
Tyler
didn't need
Hero, like he only been over 20 points twice in this whole playoffs too.
Oh, that's huge.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that's huge. Final thoughts, gentlemen. Y'all want to make some championship predictions, or we not getting that bowl just yet?
I was going to go
want to.
see who's like what are the favorites are now.
I got mine.
I got mine on too.
I got
I
mine.
got mine too. Yeah,
Yeah, I got mine on.
yeah.
Boy,
like,
yeah.
like you got the win and all.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got my jersey on. I'm who I'm going
Should I just say? Should I just say the Mavs just because? At this point, you never know.
Listen, Drew,
Shit, you never
at this
know.
point, Drew, I see you in the finals, brother. That's how I feel.
That's what I think. That's
Yeah,
what I
that's
think
what I
too.
feel.
I
I
think
see
that
you in
too.
the finals,
I think
brother.
you'll see. Y'all see
Yes,
each
sir.
other in the
That's what I
finals.
think. Yeah,
I'm not gonna say my
Finals,
picks,
brother.
man.
You gonna wait on it one more week?
Yeah, just wait. It's
Okay,
we
we
got
gonna
plenty
wait.
of time.
We gonna wait. We
No,
gonna wait.
I already know who I
you
already know
think?
who I think's gonna win.
Yeah.
And it's not gonna be the
Me too.
Warriors.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
I'll take it all. It's fine. And I would love to see the Celtics get one.
But I've
I
eaten
would
my
like to see the
I've
Celtics
eaten
get
my
one.
I've eaten my words. I've eaten my words.
Yeah,
This
ain't gonna
year,
lie to
if
you.
This whole playoff run, so it's okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna see. I think we
I'm gonna
could
be right eventually, or I'm gonna be wrong.
We
Dude,
might be able to
I'm
turn
not
it
a
on.
regular member of the team. I can give my predictions right now. I don't care.
No,
Go ahead, for sure.
Go ahead.
All right. So I got the Warriors in 6, Celtics in 6, and then I think the Celtics are just too physical for the Warriors. To be quite honest,
Too big.
They got a lot of guys they can throw at Steph. I think then it's just up to Wiggins, Clay, all those other guys to kind of pick up the slack. And I don't think that's going to happen. But I'll still go respectfully Celtics in 7,
Yeah,
just
that's what I
because
say,
it's
seven.
Steph.
That's what I
mean,
got.
it's fine. Drew, you probably won't be on here by the time that happened anyway. So it's good for you to make your
If I
guess.
am, I'll
You
admit
think
I'm
there's
wrong.
that much
Yeah,
of a gap
we still
between the
got time.
Warriors in the Mavs?
Listen, man, I believe in what I believe in, nigga. Don't question me. I believe
My
in what
nigga,
I
you
believe
think
in.
there's that much
I believe in what I believe in.
space?
All right.
Nah, it ain't
I'll
that
give
much.
up. It ain't that much space.
Hell no.
It's not. It's not.
All right.
It's
Hey.
not. Hey, listen. The unbiased fan in me is telling you that I'm scared. Okay? I'm scared.
Oh, okay.
I'm scared for the Mavs.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah, I'm
okay.
scared for the Mavs.
Oh,
I'm scared for the Mavs. I'm scared. I'm scared as in I'm scared of the Mavs.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's the unbiased fan in me. Basketball, I'm scared of the Mavs. 100%.
you're gonna have
Which
night
means-
terrors of
You
Luka
gotta
Doncic.
be.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
gotta be.
yeah. I'm scared of the Mavs. And if we get past them, I'm nightmarish about Boston because I
Man.
think Boston gonna make it out the East.
I think.
But the fan in me, nigga, I'm riding all the way. To
Okay.
those four
But-
months.
Regardless, I think we're gonna have
I think the
a
Mavs
good
take their
finals,
ass
no
seven.
matter who's in the finals.
Yeah, if they start off rocky though,
Out of any of the 4 teams, out of any of the 4 teams, I think you could have a great matchup between either, like literally.
No,
either
all
of them.
four,
All
Yeah.
four of them.
Any way you slice it, it'll be a good matchup.
yeah. And I think the NBA, like deep rooted,
Yeah.
the unbiased NBA fan in me, want to see Dallas win the championship.
I do, bro. That ass.
I want to see
Just for the
Dallas win
just
the
for the
championship.
fucking the story.
Yeah,
It's
just
just
story,
different,
yeah.
yeah. All that,
Just
yeah.
the wow, Dallas won. Like, you
Like,
know?
whoa.
Shit, even
this
the
is crazy.
Celtics. I want the Celtics to win.
yeah, it's the same
These
thing.
motherfuckers was 20-20 at one point.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, just
all
the
of these-
story.
Bro,
15 and
all-
19, actually.
all of them have the
look at
same
him.
record.
that's
You heard
crazy.
him?
Yeah, 15 and 19.
All of them
God
have the
damn.
same record, bro. This
That
shit is
shit, that shit's
crazy.
etched in my brain for the rest of my life.
He said this is the craziest
I told
turnaround we
y'all I was
ever
ready to
had.
jump ship, but I didn't.
Hey, you stayed the course, man. We appreciate you, Drew, man.
Yes.
Thank
Yeah,
you
good
so
looking.
much for being our first guest, man.
Appreciate you,
I didn't
brother.
even say
Appreciate y'all, man.
episode 25 is
Yeah.
game 7. We at home.
Yeah.
Didn't even say that. Said it at the end, but it's fine.
We excited, man.
Yeah, episode 25, Game 7. We at home. It's been a good one, Drew. We appreciate you. Your boys will be back. I don't know if it's gonna be next week or the week after. We'll see.
Okay.
We gotta let some shit marinate.
Yeah, we might have some marinate for these first couple games. Or
First
whatever.
games tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
That boy Drew already sweating.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a good one, man. Drew,
For real.
once again, whoop that trick.
They in Boston. They probably seen some Irish shit over there.
Hey, come on.
Just drink some Guinness and shit.
Hey, come on.
Once again, man, we appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all. It's your boys. We up out of here.
Yes, sir.
Deuces.
Got some wait for me on the stove.
No, for real, hot.
It's hot and ready.
Hot and ready. Like Little
Like
Caesars.
Jesus.
That nigga said it's hot and ready like Little Caesars. Come on, man. Talking about $5 box.
Hey, look.
Go ahead, get you on.
Prince had a song back in the day called Pussy Control.
Oh, wait.
You know how Prince get down.
Hey, you know how Prince get down. That's why Drake and them got that pussy power out. They had to put that
come on,
pussy
man.
power out.
You know how Prince get down, nigga.
They call that nigga Purple Rain for no reason.
Rain.
Whoa.
Whoa.
What are we doing?
Hey, my God.
This shit just took a left.
This shit hilarious, nigga. This shit hilarious.
Piss me off.
Cause nigga, we really taking a break right now, but this shit is hilarious.
It's all on camera, dog.
Oh man, we gotta keep this. Cause this shit was funny.
It's all on camera, dog.
That nigga said.
He said, huh? He said, huh?
Put that in the hype video.
You said,
Hey,
huh?
for real, this man crazy, dog.
What said?
Yeah, I said, ooh. What did he say? He said,
Y'all are crazy.
hey, nigga, I need some shit that made me say, ooh. Hey, come on, boy. And she put that thing on me. I said, ooh, like that, nigga. I know that's the one.
That's bad vibes.
Yo.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
She might be though.
She might be the one.
my God.
Cause I ain't never experienced no shit like that. It make me want to go in the booth and say, ooh. Hey, nigga,
Yeah.
what?
Hey, the nigga sound like
What is that?
Mario.
Got me crazy.
Hey, Peter said I gotta come off the bench.